It was good actually, good to get out there, but there wasn't much grass on the old field out there at Bottomley Park, but I don't think there's any grown since I was last out there, but it was certainly good to get through the game.
What's it like? I mean, you probably play on the plushest stadiums in the world, and is it a sort of bit of reality check going back to a club ground like that?
Yeah, well, it certainly hasn't changed since I was last there, but yeah, it was good. Pardo, our scrum coach, has been drumming into us to have the 21mm studs in. So, I felt like they were screwed into the bottom of my feet by the end of the game. But, it was good, mate. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. I've had a lot of good times playing for university, and, it was good to be back there.
What did you get out of sort of the live dynamics of scrummaging in a game rather than sort of fairly managed at training?
Well, I think just the repetition of playing a full game and getting the scrums out of the way and getting them done. So my neck was pretty sore yesterday, as it was all last week. But I think I'll be much better for the hit out and get that bit of running under my legs.
So you're right to go.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as far as my jaw goes, which was my injury, it was perfect. I didn't feel it at all, and it feels like it's fully healed now, and got plenty of knocks on it, so it's not an issue now.
It's still obviously a big ask for you, Steve. You've had one club game, but it's a fair jump up, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, you got to start back at some stage, and I got through that game fine. So I'm fully available now to play this week. So we'll see which way Robbie wants to use me. I guess I'll be there somewhere in the 22, and I'll just take any opportunity I get.
Yeah, you'd certainly much rather start than ease back in off the bench.
Yeah, I suppose you'd always like to start, particularly in big games, and we love playing at Suncorp. It's been a great ground for us, so hopefully we can continue that.
And that's, I guess, through the Super 14 that showed too. Both the Bulls and the Stormers came here in good form, and the Reds beat them at Suncorp Stadium. It seems, is there something about playing against the South Africans?
Well, you'd say it's probably the Wallabies' spiritual home ground at the moment. A bit like Eden Park is, I guess, for the All Blacks. We tend to, history would say we play pretty well here. So, I know all the boys enjoy playing in front of a big crowd, and Queensland really gets behind its sport in general and rugby, as you've seen with the Reds' resurgence. So, hopefully, it'll be the same again on Saturday.
Something about the track itself, I guess it's usually pretty dry, and that helps the way you play.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just think it's a great ground to play rugby at, full stop. You compare it to any of the grounds around the world, and it can, it's right up there. It's a bit hard to read sort of how the Springboks are travelling, because I thought in both games the All Blacks were pretty red hot. They played very well both weeks, so it would have been, any team would have found it hard to beat them the way they played the last couple of weeks, and the Springboks, I'm sure, will be eyeing this game. They spoke about it even before that Eden Park test, that they were sort of pinpointing this game as a big one for them. So I'm sure that'll be no different now.
The next 2 months is going to be a good time for the team.
I suppose I can say, mate, with having the guys returning from injury, the squad strengthens, confidence builds, and we'll go out there and we'll play footy the best we can.